How much farther can I go?
The depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave. At best, I was a close second. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. With pleasure. It's not often one has the chance to threaten a goddess and make good on it. Mystra won't be the one issuing the orders for much longer. She'll know exactly who's coming for her. This won't take long, and when I'm done, I'll be free of Mystra's yoke once and for all.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
No thanks to you. I wasn't expecting a summons, but then you did always prefer things on your terms.
I did not come here to suffer a mortal's admonitions. Certainly not yours. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the Crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
You abandoned me in my hour of greatest need. I had no obligation to help you in yours.
You still believe yourself to be so wronged. You always were stubborn. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
Well, somebody had to. You weren't exactly forthcoming with any offers of help.
My concern was the preservation of everything. The Karsite weave could tear apart the very fabric of the material plane. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate Crown and Host. When you've done this, you must surrender the Crown of Karsus to me.
Not happening. When I get my hands on that crown, I'm going to wield it. Karsus's powers will be mine.
Crown yourself, Gale Dekarius, and you will learn what it is to carry such weight upon your shoulders. If it does not crush you, I will.
Gale defied Mystra herself. Good. Not every goddess is deserving of such love. I would know.
Gale defied Mystra herself. I hope he does not come to regret it.
And the courage to resist.
The Karsite weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me.
So do I. Though I'm not sure that's the purpose I'd apply it to. Let me assure you, Karsite weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you? Gods, it's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
Toil and suffering. The land is sick, and so are its people.
Submit to Lord Gortas. Submission is salvation. Only Lord Gortas can protect us from the world's endless atrocity of the As the outlaws of
was so scary. Oh my gods. But we're back now, safe, and we can have soup. I made it. Want some? Slurp happy. I made soup. Want some? Slurp happy.
Defying Mystra, declaring that he'll rule the Karsite weave. I didn't know Gale had it in him. I'm just so proud.
What's on your mind?
With pleasure. Lead on.
Which way to the nearest library?
All right, what now?
At the ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Another step forward.
How good. Come for a chat?
Oof. I've seen a lot, but never been threatened by a god. It sounded like Gale really meant it. He really wants to take control of the Karsite weave. He really wants to be a god. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
Gale plans to become a god now, does he? And all because his lover spurned him. By the stars. It is probably not even the most foolish cause that has seen mortals rise to divinity.
Good.
I have seen the ravages visited on Teril by the gods. Even the ones we so naively call good. If Gale's intentions are virtuous, ultimate power will sour them. And if they are not, well, I shudder to think of the chaos he could sow.
Salutations.
There is work to do.
Still alive. So that's progress. At the ready. Of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure. And the
I have nothing to say to you, defiler. May the gods punish you for your transgressions against this sacred site.
Let's see what this does.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened
Gale's right.
a stream of...
An audience.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. When I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away... Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. With...
Gale of... I did not... You discovered what lies. You the path, you are...
Some...
that it... The only... With... If you... Crown yourself, if it does not...
See an altar dedicated to Selûne.
Yes, I agree, Mr. Needle. They are ugly. Don't stand too close. If I'm seen with no one will speak to me, let alone interview me. Don't stand too close.
Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me. Well, if you left, you must be back again. My, but how I amuse myself.
When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy. Brandy is the cure for most ills, I do believe.
La la la, dee da dee dum dee dee, bum bum bum. The Roses of Eliant. I may work for a hard-hearted rat fucker, but I still keep a song in me heart. Still here, valued client. The drinks are still inside.
It's a shame Gortash is interviewed and we talk to how the Watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only that, they're polite.
No, Mr. Needle, I too can't believe absolutists would sneak into the city. Especially absolutists disguised as adventurers. Lowest shanties.
I'm going to play with...
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank.
Hello.
Just think, with how advanced the Steel Watch is now, imagine where we'll be in a year, in a decade. Exciting times indeed.
Fear not, friend. The days of us proper Baldurians walking these streets in fear are over. Lord Gortash made that very clear in his latest interview. I'd recommend giving it a read. Walk safe, friend. These streets belong to us, after all.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview with Herald this month?
Speaks well, that head.
Time to dally.
Excellent.
terrible adventurers? Well, Mr. Needle.
Enough to make
Had a
my
lot on my
eyes-
mind. Well, in it. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Tears balls. Just lost the best job I ever had. Easy work in the upper city. But you don't care. And why should you? Sorry I said anything. You haven't heard of any open positions for an event planner, have you? No, of course not. Just look at you. Why do I even bother?
On days like this, I miss the forest. I used to scamper amongst my woodland friends, if you can believe it. Here, not a squirrel in sight. Sorry, stranger, for getting maudlin about the forest before. I'm not at my best.
You haven't heard of any...
The service here is worse than ever. What do you have to do to get a drink around here? The servers aren't paying any attention. I could walk without paying my bill and they'd never notice.
I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so. You've got to talk to the locals if you want the true story about Stelmane's death. The Gazette would never print all the juicy details. I hope they stitched up the pieces before they sent the body to the family. If they could find them all, that is.
You eaten at the elf song before? Awful, just awful. I had a stew there once that looked like it had a finger in it. Oh, I'm sure they cleaned up the scene of the murder before they started serving customers again. Well, they must have done. They must. What would you do with a decapitated head anyway? Not like you could sell it.
I can think of a thing or two. Nothing good, though.
Let's move.
Sure she will.
If not over, then through.
Stay clear now. I don't want any of that trouble I read about. Just here for me walk. No trouble.
Just here for a look. Don't engage.
Day for it. Hang about. What about you? In the Gazette, yeah. You're that rotter from the front page. any of that trouble I read about. Just here for me walk. No trouble. Hello. Nice day for it. Hang about. Hang about you. In the Gazette, yeah. You're that letter from the front page. Hang about? I read about you. In the Gazette, yeah. You're that rotter from the front page. I wouldn't give anything I would need myself.
Can I have that, please, sir?
Of course, love. And please don't call me sir. And barely even a chef.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. I'm just waiting for some food. Then I'll get out of your way.
This one's got a heart of gold. I don't know what we'd do without him.
I used to be able to pay to eat at this tavern. Now look at me, begging for scraps at the back door.
Don't think I've had.
My tummy hurts. I'm really hungry.
If you won't have some of the leeks, get out of here. I am definitely not feeding the likes of you. I'll not tell you again. Get lost before I lob a ladle at you. I'll not tell. Quiet now. We have a chef over here with us, and I'm.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
I should have a word.
Back again? We're trying to relax here. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
And these things have stayed interesting. Very well.
Better when she gets to shut them up. You don't want none of this. Trust me. You want to gossip? Go to the elf song. I ain't here to chat.
It's not what it looks like. I promise. Just settling a debt between friends. Nothing to concern yourself with.
Are the gods truly this petty?
I'll take that.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
Oakfather preserve you. The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support. And that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups. You are right. But such drastic times can make it difficult to preserve nuance in one's thinking. Further reflection is needed. But that must wait for now. There are battles yet to be fought. We must save the world before we can dream of ways to better it.
Any luck with the carpenter?
Candlehallows tombstones, remembering the deceased with sympathy and skill.
Let's see.
Candlehallows tombstones.
How about this? Give you 3 ounces.
But that's twice what you just said.
I'm doing you a favor. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Guard is busy with their patrol and has no
They call themselves adventurers. They've not slain a single
Excellent.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watches before the year is out.
The Elf Song Tavern.
Gordhash clears off the cultists. Still have to